Hello everyone, good morning. I hope all are well. And today I will discuss to you singular verb and plural verb. Now we know grammar rules. We know noun, singular noun, plural, singular, plural, and there is a very mistake we do. That's why I say good morning. I hope all are well, feeling fine. And this is Mortgage Education. Mortgage Education always will give you new thoughts and ideas. How do you develop overthinking power and thinking skill? I'm also saying to you, this area will be very interesting for every person. You also can do. It's also said do and does. Now today I'll say to you singular verb and plural verb. Which verbs are singular? Which verb means plural? Plural time we use plural when we use this plural noun, plural things, plural like this or sounding like this methods, things, all these things like this workers. There's a very mistake we do. And speaking time, this mistake is very like this. Also, now I am saying to you, when you will use do, when you will use does, when you use. But now this word also, if I said these words like that way, when I use, when you use, like this. So you also can say these words when I will use, when I will use, when you will use, when he will use, like that. Also these words also, if I say these words like that way, um, he uses like this. I used in the so your is the call this use. I uses this like of now. So one thing is other things I'm saying to you, and our pronunciation like that is now. I also observe many people when they try to say this one was said on uh, opening mouth like that also not many people are they are spreading mouth is good, but big mouth open this it is take time more. But now I tell you this type of word like this also now your one of words I remember this word is like this passion. And you make your passion, you say how do you um, develop your passion. I also said before, how do you develop your speaking skills. Now I am saying you make your passion. I'm also using this word. So now I'm saying to you this type of word also now do and does. When I said the school doesn't make to you, school doesn't, and school does, and school do, and where the schools does and school doesn't make. Like this particularly when you use the schools means one of the school, one school, school, and the school means one particular school. I am indicating the school. Like that's also some of words I remember when we'll use the means particularly one things the school. Some of many words we reading them we cannot understand this. Some of some of adjective, some of noun also we cannot catch the swing time and the or the where we will use the or the. But the swing time our mind goes down. That's why we couldn't speak it properly. So I'm so when I come in this place, then also my speaking goes very nice and highly, and also now I can think properly. I can say I can think many things. So now in the morning time. So yesterday whole along I slept and slept, but now I'm freely. I'm also Modernize can say many words, many sentences, which sentences comes, which are sentences like this, what sentence, what is the sentence, and major things is that here, and many people they are also two girls, they are coming, and I. They also can make something, but so they have no any idea of when they what they will do. So English language, by the English language, your speaking, your idea, your things, all things you can develop now. So my son also making video here today. We come in this place and many things come. So now, so I think one thing is now. Um, my mind like this my mind question me, my mind like this questions, my mind questions me. One question also moving in my mind. This is also now a very important question now in our culture. What's happen all the time in our culture, our from our childhood, when you were a child, when I was a child, from my childhood, many things, many observing sense, many observing sense already come, and they are set up, many sense set up in our mind, into our mind. But so we cannot change these things, these knowledge, this all our sense mind, like all our sense means also now I am giving you example. This sense is like this also when some of incidents, but we can say what they will say, what I am doing, but so they are doing something like that, and our things, but and where all these things, all our sense comes from. Now I am thinking in English when I try to speak to other people, they never try to do understand because of that. And I also learned many times, and because that's after now I am thinking like that. Before I also couldn't think. So now when I say to them, other person, they cannot properly understand. They cannot understand properly. Like so, they cannot understand properly. They cannot properly understand. This is like this also. Now I use these words. They cannot properly understand, and that's why they also do many, they think many way. So there's also many times, and where people will listen to your life, where so now our life all time. So we are like this, we are competing, and like this also now competition, we do competition to with others people, like that. So what he has, what I have, this type of words also input our brain from our childhood. But this sense comes from this sense, like so that sense, but this sense, that sense, that sense means also now we say this sense words is like this near, and that sense means and far away. That sense comes from our life or into our brain, because we couldn't understand because of our uh, mm, uh, from the our brain rules when after our growing brain, like this before growing brain, like so use this is before growing brain, before um, mm, growing brain, and we also learn this. I also observed one of the child, also child like this also 3 years as child. He she regularly comes in our house, and she also said, do you know, and my father today gives me that, and this, and my uncle gives me this, and my mother gives me and that. And so, do you know, uncle, auntie, and my mother says to like that always, and he is saying their mind also. But I am saying not to not to do competition to your family member. You just think you developed your learning, you developed your thought, thing, idea, and your surrounding. But now I am saying to you only, you say what can you do, what can you say, and what is your product, and what is your new idea, and how can you develop your new idea. This type of sense automatically will not come to in your mind. This sense is very the making sense, before also I when I used to say, but also my mind doesn't work and properly. Now also I am also thinking, and the thing is now I am saying to you, this type of words you can say regularly. I am so used. That's not speaking time. When you use singular verb and plural verb, you don't know. But also now, yesterday also now I said here also some words my mother says like that, my father says like that, my like this also, and slowly I am developing my speaking skills. So my dear friends, all time think you think something different, and you do your work differently, then your mind also work different. But after everything, now I'll say to you, say to you just like this. So you can say differently. Many every words also you can say another way. So then when you will start to speak another way, then your mind will work like that. Also now you will your thinking is working like that. So that's it. And some of the discipline also you have to maintain, but so not the everything. But so now I'll say to you, speaking you have to do change speaking style like this. So many people said also here, and great minds discuss ideas now. Or if I say these words, great minds and upper minds, upper our in our social upper people, they always discuss to many great way, and the middle minds all are the middle minds people. Middle minds means our we say this okay, middle minds people, they always discuss to many events, and event things somewhere happen something. And small minds also like this lower class people, they always think like some people, what they are doing, what they did, and they always remember to others people negativity. They all time think like this negativity way. That's why they cannot reach their goal idea. And like this also, I am also middle kinds people. That's why my dear all of you, I am saying you also say these words like that also. Many times many words will come to from your mind, and what is the great things you don't know. But so now I am saying to you here, and some of interesting things you also can make some of quotes. The when like this, that's also now I am using when something happen, the people will argue with you. People, they cannot remember you because of that. You are showing some important things for others people, others negativity. You are working, but it is the true. What we do, we all time also we use our mindset because of that for others people. And why not, I'll say what is the matter is that I am doing like my all our things is contemporary, my feelings is contemporary contemporary bits. But if I say to you, and contemporary, what is the meaning of this contemporary comes mean now, that moment, and not that moment, this moment, and how can I think, how can I say, and all our things where comes from, it is the all our things comes from our society's person. They are my things also work from, like not them, my mind also work for like them, but so they don't understand my opinion. It is not my matter. My matter is just doing things and good things, and how the people brain will work now. So I am so thinking like, so all things also now I'm so using this practice, and this practice, and while I use these and that practice, that means like some for things that day, no, on that day, this not I said this on this day. This is difference of these words. This is not that is, and what is the so another things will come to in our mind. So now I'm to sit, and contemporary means we don't know the contemporary. What is the contemporary meaning of this our life? Contemporary story, many our race, many people, many all our time. They did like they are aware something great things now. So we all are person. So we our things, our life, we increase our things. We are like this. We do we do update now. No, so I'm just saying we do update these things, and in great way. But so now I have that one of words I remember. I cannot do great things, but I can do small things in a great way. In a great way. And also these words I am saying to you, I cannot do great things, but also I can do great things. But here so all night, so I slept and slept. That's why so I'm speaking so regularly. But now here is that many types of words, many types of sense, many types of things will work. But now I am saying to you here success demands like this also six things. Now so I am remembering these six things, and also using these words like this success demands. So when we start to speak, which are words will come, I don't know, you don't know, but now so I am thinking and thinking, and so speaking and speaking. My heartbeat also going to up, and heartbeat go heartbeat, that's right, heartbeat goes up, and heartbeat going up, heartbeat like this type of words. So now I am thinking, I am observing, I am notice. So my dear friends, every time you try to do, and now I am so these words like some people say something, can you say what you know, what you can think, what you can say. This is the only the depend on you, not the other people will say to you some. So now here is that many like that also now also as I'm speaking. So another things also you can say, another feelings will come to you when you will say good things, and good motivation will come to you like this. So by the quotes, by the stories, and anything you can say now. So I'm so trying to say, I'm trying to speak to all over the people. So here. Now, so my breathing, so my breath goes down. So use this. My breath is this noun, and noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, adverb, preposition, conjunction, interjection. It is the all things also now we know. But also now I'm using. I'm also creating. My mind also creating some way. That's why. So I am thinking regularly. I'm speaking in 40 minutes. But now I'm wanting to do this practice half hour or 2 hours. Then so I will like this. If I do this practice 2 or 3 hours, and what will be there is so many practical things when I do, and some of work, and some people say I am a worker for. I'm a worker, and now if I say to you, these are I'm a doer for this doing things, and for this doing things, and that's why I say I'm a doer. I'm not a worker. Doer and worker, like this is some of people they like this type of work, and they like to do anything work like this. They like to do anything and doing. He always do something, and he does something like this also. He does something, anything. That's why this way he can say like this, doer. Okay, now so many things now. So I am taking my return journey, and then. I have to go my house regularly. I say I have to go my house. Some students will come in my house, and so I will start my work. And some of works already I am pending. So it is not. I will finish my works, and in my mind also something, or always something is working. Something is working in my mind. Working. My mind also thinking something for work, and now I'm so thinking about this. So in that in this type of was my thinking. Okay, now I'll say to you some question, and which question is important for you, and now think you. If I say to you now, we say people are all normal things, and what is your ambition, what do you want to do in your life, but so how many kinds of book you have read, you have read, how many kinds of, and what you know, what your knowledge, when you give this like this. So now I'll say to you, examine makes examine like this, build up our career. Examine build up our career, but I say the productivity things build up our whole our next generation life. So examination only when we'll do some creation, and whole our my generation also can eat from it. They can go run their life whole time. Their children, their all things will go up. So now examination already give to me some of for some 30 years, and for we are learning this now. This topic is now very nice also. Find out examination, and examination, by the examination we get a job. Some of examination like this, TET examination, IPS, IFS. This type of examination gives us like this for this examination lifelong, not lifelong, so 30 years and 40 years, and then after this like this these jobs, and this chair will go out for others people they will use. But now if you think extra, if you can do extra things for the all over the world, then that makes to you that makes to you uh, whole life energy, not only the after and before dead. Your family or all our members, they can run by that way, they can go by that way. So now I'm also saying, so here's that one of these words also. Now we think, we say these that simple words also now we are using, but also now we cannot do these words that like say. So that's why I say some of productivity means also, and which kinds of product you want to do, and what is some of interesting the person also said, the you observe. So now these words, and these are words very important, this, and problem. We do work with any problem, also doing, also find out some problem from our society now, and this is problem or mindset problem, mind changing things, mind changing all are things. I also creating some by the product, and which products will be very helpful for other people by the using, by the using. Now so I use this here, by the using. Now my mind also working by the using, they can change their life and automatically. But now also some of we are all time, we people like uh, so many obstacles, so many key things, or focusing others people like this also. Now that's why I say only you try to solve your problem, not to others people, and then your problem will solve. So many things also now I'm so worrying 5 years after 5 years what will be. But now I'm so thinking, I'm so observing my son also come here, and I always say to him, now so you do these activities, you can say this properly. I'm so doing these activities and he is doing. So now in these words like this, in this not also speaking time only they say three words, and these are words are very very important. When if I say to you which are words very very important for you, you just take these are words and you try to say regularly, and your everything will become changing. Your everything will become like this now. If your everything will be changing now. So I'm using your future tense, future continuous form. So that type of words also now in a 40 minutes, how many sentences you are speaking, you don't know. I am how many sentences I am speaking, I don't know. And there are so many obstacles, and these words very nice and interesting. And from beginning my speaking, beginning my speaking, I just said to here and obstacles problem. I also want to do work with my problem. With my problem, if I can sing, okay, this is my problem. Why not? I do sell my product and my things, all things. Uh, mm, I can change, but now, and which things? One of the one Buffett also said, mm, what we are buying, which things we don't need, but what you need, you try to sell them. What you need, this word also very very important. This words meant, it means also business. Some people they think my father doing some business, but business words is very very difficult to explain. So now to explain is very very to explain that's now to explain is very very easy, but speaking and to know everything is easy. To know like this now, to read is very very easy. To write is very very easy, but also to speaking is very very difficult. I'm also saying, and this type of also words you can always you can say. I'm also saying the yours, and this type of words also you can understand. You can say, and regularly you have to speak also. And also speaking, and for you understand it is. If you don't understand, you try to say, Mister, please say again these words. Okay, now I am just saying to the those this, but now my mind is thinking so another way. My mind is working for other people. What can I change to myself? Also now many people, and one of person also said some people they are demotivated. But now I am saying to you, okay, no matter you are not going to demotivate, and I am saying to you, I am I'll do work for you. I'm giving to you motivation now. So you will earn money now. So you will lose your money by that way, by your ill health, and all our money will go out now. So before losing the money, before losing like this was a word, before losing the money, you try to do and how to do enjoy with this money now. So these words I use these words, these kinds of words regularly in my mind, into my mind moving. But now when I started doing these things, and I say, why not I say this type of words like this also. Now I am also using this type of words, walking and cycling practice and walking practice. By the walking, sitting practice and standing practice, and cycling practice. And what you know, what you want to say, what kinds of what you want to do for others people, and what is your very very new advice, and how the people mind will work. That type of sense also you can think you can do. Now my son also coming, he also stopped his video now. So I am so thinking no matter, and my mind is going around, and my mind going now. So my mind is going around, my mind is going around. Also I am so say these words. If I say these words and two purpose join, and they are, and what will be now. So now thinking is like me, and I cannot say do like them. So now my mind is going. If I say to you here and some words I give to what will be, these things is you and the world is you. Your life is you. If it's you are taking breathing, if you can take you on your way the breath, and why not you can make your own journey on your things you have to do apply. But so now sometimes some people will say to you crazy, but after few days later they will nothing say to you because of that already you had done something under the you had done something also. I also think, and when I try to speak, when I try to do my work, and why not I will use the people they are already said this way, but so now you start to work like that way and like this way, and you open to try to something, and something will be to you. And I always tell you, no matter, and some people can say to you something, and so I'm so saying so. And the proper way you can learn, you can think, you can say. The proper way is the when you will start to speak, you'll understand to for other people what other people will think for you, not to matter. So here that many types of words also in these words, and do and find out some problems from our society with this word. But now we are observing all these people, they try to do what others people do, what others people are doing. We also try to do like that. But now I am saying to you, not do like that. You try to find out their problem. You find out your problems, which field you are very weak and which field you are not to understand. But now here that everything is possible in this world. Only when you think that so I can change, I can do, I am possible. This in this possible words also now here I am possible. That makes to you very good understand. That makes to you very good understand now. Also you also can use this word now. We don't know. Like this English language is my passion, what I want to learn. But now, and if I can do, and why not you can do, and why you cannot, you develop. So another word, so you make your own dreams, and you start to work with your dreams. Then I am so saying to you, not to matter. And some of person, some of people, for their reason, we cannot make something good things. They think also now they are saying, but now it is not my fault, my their fault, and they have to treat their children. Now another things also comes in my mind. These things also from some of my students. They all are time they do not think about their life, but they do not know their guardian also. They think so already. No, but now they do not understand the properly, but their guardian all are time question them and ask to them something. But now and after questioning they couldn't understand their father's mood. But now their father will say something also. Now he will say, but there is a many big problem we are finding out, and that's why our mind goes back, and sometimes so we cannot learn this way. And now another thing is now we also try to do good things for others people. One of the persons who said here these words, do good for others, it will come back in unexpected. So now so I am using this type of words, no matter everything will be good. Now so I am saying to you, everything will uh, everything will be good what you are thinking for others people, but others people will think to you for you, not other people never will think like you. Other people will think like them. But now I am saying to you, only these things you can change. You cannot change other people things. You cannot change other people mindset. You cannot change other people motivation. But also you can say something also in this world. So one of the great persons also said, and 80-20% law. and you are saying to like this also, you are giving speech between the 100 or 200 people, but now, and how many person they will listen your voice? They like this here also, 20% they will listen, and others 80% person they will come and they are listening for your something like this type of lottery. They come here, and if I get something new things, okay, they are saying to I am, will you go, and we also say yes, yes, I will go there. That's why they come. But so now 20% and 40% people, they are only just listening. They have also listening capacity. They have only just their they are like this focus. They are focused, and they are doing focus on you. But for others, 80% people, they are wasting time. They do not believe their own self. They do not believe their himself. They do not believe to you, because of they all time also they think, okay, and it is very good, it is very nice, but they never think, they never say, and what you are saying, what he said, what I am saying for them, they never understand. But they never will say to you heart and soul, now I understand these words, but not I am clearly I am not understanding, but now how, and if like this also, if I say you make this record, you do you make this record video, and after recording, you will listen these words 2 or 3 times, then your speaking will come out from your mouth. So every day, every situation now. So I'm also using my jaw, my sound, my teeth, everything I thought I'm using. Before I couldn't say nothing. So now I'm saying to you, okay, no matter. And here that also now this practice is, I'm saying to you, this practice like this cycling practice. Now speaking is very important than reading and writing. We know, but we don't know. We do not feel this. Speaking is very very now. So I am also not observing. Not I am on my face on my camera. I am so just practicing these words. What can I say? What can I do in front of this camera? If I watch this camera, then so my mind also goes to another way. Now I am thinking, so in front of me so many 100 and 200 people, they are seated by this program, and also use this type of words. That's why I say this speaking is very very important than reading and writing. So many people, they all time they use their speaking, but angry time they use when they will go to hotel, but after later they use this speaking skill when the uncomfortable zone. But now, so I'm saying to you, when you this uncomfortable zone, what will be then? So we get afraid from other people, and other people fairness attract to us. Their fairness like this also. Now I am so thinking here, they try to make their fairness, but also now I am saying to you, no, they cannot make fairness. They cannot focus their fairness on you. Now also I'm also saying to this type of words, and what I know, they never try to do focus their fear on you like this. So you don't fear them, you do work for like them, you just understand to them, oh dear, what is it, oh yeah, what is it, I'm saying you are okay. Like just so now I wanted to give you something, and this is my education system also. Now some is later, so I will do something good things, and good idea is also working my mind, and that works will be very very good and interesting. These things also now I'll say, this mock solution always will give you new thoughts and idea, and many idea, and which idea I need, idea so I can do these things also. New idea will born from your mind. But now somebody say, I'm also I was born from my mother womb, but now I am saying to new idea born from your mind. Mind will give you mind will give birth another new idea. So there was many things, many ideas. So you can say, you can do. So otherwise, nothing will change. Also, if you don't change your mindset now, so I am also saying to you, in a 40 minutes, how many sentences I can speak, I don't know. But also, I am thinking about that. What I know, what can I say, what can I do? These things also, some of confidence is coming. Some confidence is going up in my body, mind also now. I am thinking all of the people. Oh, what will be matter? But now I am doing practice before when I start to speak. Then so I regularly observe my face, my camera. But nowadays also now I am using my this idea also now without observing in my camera. I try to speak to. I am also observing in front of my another side, another skill. So, okay, my dear friends, every time you try to do good things, you try to do good idea, and how you apply your idea. This idea will be very, very helpful for others people when you say to learn English and speak English. And speaking English is very better than reading and writing. I say, oh, yeah, this English will be very useful for everyone. Like so, you can use this language when you go here, and then after your confidence will become more um, confidential. So now I will say to you, my morning also finished. Then I also have to go my house. Then I have some class. Then I will say to you bye bye and goodbye to a graduate. Nothing. My son also said this word now, so I'm also thinking like that. And to a great man, nothing is later. Great man discuss every day. Great man discuss ideas, and embarrassment discuss events, and small man discuss people. Now I'm so saying this comfortably. I'm so speaking before. Okay, now you also can speak, and what if you understand my video something, then you like and subscribe and hit the bell icon. Nothing will change when you will try to change. Everything will change, but nothing will change if you do not try to change. Okay, bye, goodbye, have a nice day.